Aaliyah's plane. I feel like this person had been able to avoid being locked up. Black magic is involved in this. Will the truth about Aaliyah's death ever be revealed? What's up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody feeling today? I've done some readings on Aaliyah where it's come up in the cards that Aaliyah's death may not have been accidental. Some of you guys have asked me if the truth about her death will ever be revealed, and if so, when. So what I thought I would do is a reading to see if we could get to the bottom of that and see if the truth about Aaliyah's death will ever come to light. Now, of course, before I start this reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. So now that we got that disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle these cards and let's look into whether the truth about Aaliyah's death will ever come to light. Okay, so I was shuffling and the Knight of Wands jumped out the deck, which is about some kind of travel. You know what I mean? And somebody being enthusiastic. So I'm gonna continue to shuffle, and then we're gonna pull some more cards and see what exactly the Knight of Wands is trying to tell us. Okay, so let's pull some more cards, like I said, and see if we can get the answers that we seek. Somebody was enthusiastic about ending her life cycle. The people that did it was enthusiastic about it. They was enthusiastic about her, you know what I mean, her project not coming to fruition, not completing her project so that they could succeed, so they could win. Let me see here. You know what I mean? Okay. So this was a no-win situation, and they did whatever they could to win. You know what I mean? This was a no-win situation for Aaliyah. Aaliyah didn't see it coming. The people that wanted her going, you know what I mean, needed her going so that they could succeed. You know what I mean? They don't feel no remorse for it either. Allegedly, yep, she died while she was traveling. This is the card of overseas journey. You know what I mean? Let me see. You got the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and you got the Eight of Swords reversed. I feel like this person had been able to avoid being locked up. They've been free all this time. Well, it's not just a person. It's people involved. There's more than one person involved. You know what I mean? Like I said, they've been able to avoid being locked up for all this time. You got the Nine of Pentacles, which is about some kind of corruption. I feel like they sabotaged Aaliyah's plane. This is what my gut is saying, you know what I mean? That these people sabotaged Aaliyah's plane. It was meant for her plane to crash. That way it looked like an accident. This is how they were able to avoid jail. So that they could get that opportunity to rise up. All of that for entertainment purposes. But I see right here, it says the past is going to come back to haunt them. Something that they thought was dead and buried, like this case, may just come back. And things might get out of control for them, allegedly. I feel like the truth is going to be revealed. I do feel like the truth is going to be revealed. Now, you got the Three of Cups. So if we're talking a time frame, it could be the springtime, it could be 3 months from now. As of the date of this video and this recording, it's in January. So yeah, I'm seeing, okay, so you got the Chariot. I feel like law enforcement might investigate this. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, this is what my gut is saying and what I'm reading. It's at least, you know, a toxic couple that practices black magic is involved in this. You know what I mean? You got the High Priestess. I'm feeling like I said, okay, I'm going to come right out and say it. I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce is the couple that's behind this. This is what my gut is saying, and this is what I think I'm seeing in the cards. And I feel like this is some kind of hidden truth. It's also, you see right here how you got occultive practices, you know, next to the Devil card. So they kind of made a deal with the devil to get this done. You know what I mean? This is why that plane was overloaded. You know what I mean? This was a team effort to get, you know what I mean? This because there was really a secret war against Aaliyah that she didn't know about. So this is why, you know what I mean, she had such trouble while traveling over water, allegedly for entertainment purposes. It was somebody she thought was a friend, but they was really a frenemy. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Beyonce and Aaliyah supposedly friends, allegedly? So, I mean, this is what I'm seeing. I feel like that's the hidden part of the truth, that it was black magic also used for this. I think, this was yeah. There was some destiny swapping going on, allegedly. Let me see, I got the page of swords. But like I said, this was somebody she thought was a friend, but they really a friend of me. They talked bad about her. You know what I mean? They didn't really like her. They had anxiety when she was alive. You know what I mean? They felt like, oh my God, this is hopeless. She was better than me. You know what I mean? And she was a nicer person than me. She was a much gentler, sweeter, more sentimental person than me. This is why they had to get her gone while she was traveling. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. They did. They felt like she was more of a success. She was a threat. Let me see. You got the Emperor, you know what I mean, which I feel like is some kind of boss, you know what I mean, caused to death. But like I said, it was at least 3 people involved. But it was a woman who came up with the plan. I'm feeling like this is saying her boss, or at least, I don't know, was Aaliyah with Jay-Z at the time? Or, you know what I mean, at least, or I feel like Jay-Z was involved in the death, you know what I mean? And I feel like Beyonce came up with the plan, you know what I mean, so that she could take her place, allegedly. Like, it's like they had to block her and, like I said, Destiny Swamp, because Beyonce felt really jealous of her and felt in competition and knew good and darn well she was not going to prosper as long as Aaliyah was around. You see how you got the shrieking responsibility and the being sneaky about it to prosper? I do. I feel like they destiny swapped. She stole Aaliyah's destiny and, you know what I mean, concocted this plan for her to die in a plane crash. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course. Just what I'm seeing in the cards and what my gut is saying. Let me see here. Let's see here. For a long time, they've kept this secret under wraps. You know what I mean? While Beyonce was busy, her career busy soaring. It was actually Aaliyah's destiny to go to the top, but her and Jay-Z robbed Aaliyah of that. I'm seeing a legal battle, though. I'm seeing that I feel like Aaliyah's death might come up. You know what I mean? I feel like Jay-Z is going to go through some legal battles that's not going to go in his favor. And there might be a question about Aaliyah's death that come up, you know what I mean, in these court battles. Let me see here. So some kind of love going sour, some kind of hopeless situation. There was a Queen of Pentacles, which Aaliyah was a Capricorn, so she was an Earth sign. You got the 6 of Cups reversed. By somebody feeling like that they were too old. I feel like Jay-Z liked it because he liked Aaliyah, and Aaliyah didn't like him back. She felt he was too old, you know what I mean? And it upset his ego, so that's why he decided to and I guess that's why he agreed to the plan to get rid of her. Beyonce was jealous and Jay-Z was mad because Aaliyah didn't want to be with him. She didn't give him no play, allegedly, because he wanted to sleep with Aaliyah. This is what I'm seeing. And he felt like, oh, I'm rich. I can spend all this money on you. But he got pretty upset that she wasn't feeling him like that. Let's just say his ego got bruised. This is why, so to him, she was a B word that had to be eliminated anyways. That's when they conjured up the magic. Because this is the conflict they both had with Aaliyah, all alleged for entertainment purposes. So that's why they decided to steal her fortune, the Destiny Swamp to steal her fortune and her career and her destiny. So bye-bye Aaliyah, basically. This was what the plan they concocted. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Like I said, they used occult practice. It was a plan, but they also used occult practices too. Okay, the King of Swords reversed. Jay-Z's a very dangerous man. He's a very dangerous man. You know what I mean? He tries to give this facade like he's stable and he has this good family. You know what I mean? But he can get you gone and you won't even know it was him. You know what I mean? He can end your career. All he gotta do is make a phone call, and he can end your life, your career, all of that. Make sure he can ruin you. See, Beyonce was smart in the sense that she eventually agreed to be in a relationship and be Jay-Z's lover. She didn't turn him down. That was the mistake Aaliyah made, and this is why, you know what I mean, he decided to get rid of her. All alleged for entertainment purposes, of course. Just what my gut and stuff is saying. Let me push these out a little further so I can put down the last couple cards and we can end on whichever note. Alright, so let me see here. They've been able to escape the fate so far of dealing with the death and the outcome of Aaliyah, you know, while she was on her journey. But like I said, they were involved through their spiritual practices. Of course, Beyonce was very young in the game at the time and was unhappy because Aaliyah was surpassing her. Let me see here. Yeah, they decided to ruin Aaliyah's life. You know what I mean? Basically take her life, end her life, all of that. Let me see, you got the King of Cups. I wonder if P. Diddy had a hand in it too. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing the King of Cups, which makes me wonder if there was a water sign male also involved. Let me see here. You got the King of Pentacles. It was business deals that happened. I feel like some people were kind of paid to look the other way. You know what I mean? Yeah, some people worked in conjunction to make sure that this happened. This was very ruthless, and they made sure that they did it while Aaliyah was away, so that it could not be traced back to them. You know what I mean? Because they felt like it couldn't be two divas in the music industry. It could only be one. Aaliyah had a lot of skill. Beyonce wasn't happy about that. Not happy at all, and that's what led to her ruin. So I see it in the cards. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling something about, you know what I mean? It might be months from now, maybe months from now, like about 4, 5, like some months from now. It at least will be a question of whether Jay-Z had anything to do with Aaliyah. I feel like that's going to kind of come up. You know what I mean? I feel like he is going to be at least looked at funny for that. I don't know if he'll actually get a court case behind it, but I feel like, you know what I mean, that truth is being exposed, and there's only months now between people knowing the truth about Jay-Z and Beyonce being behind Aaliyah's death. Or at least this is what my gut is saying, and this is my interpretation of the cards. So tell me what you guys think. Do you guys believe Jay-Z and Beyonce off the Aaliyah, and people are going to learn the truth about them, and the truth is going to come out months from now? As of, like I said, right now, as of the recording, we're in January. Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next reading. You guys have a good one.